Welcome to a deep dive, all about the achievements of Oprah Winfrey. We know you want more than just the basics.
Absolutely.
And you know who doesn't love a good Oprah success story?
Right.
Especially if you're like between 25 and 55, working on your career, got those ambitions.
Totally.
Yeah.
And today we're going to uncover not just what she accomplished, but, like the how and the why.
Yeah, like how does she do it?
Exactly. Like a little inspirational blueprint.
I like that. A master class.
Yes.
All right, let's start at the beginning. Oprah's birthplace, Kosciuszko, Mississippi, doesn't exactly scream media mogul.
No, not at all. But when you look at those early years, growing up in poverty, raised by a single teen mom, even facing abuse later on.
Yeah, it's kind of like those hardships. They really forged her resilience.
Yeah, almost like they forced her to focus on something bigger, like a drive to rise above those circumstances.
Yeah, I love that analogy. It's like pressure creating a diamond, but instead of a gemstone, it shaped an incredible mindset.
Yeah.
And even as a kid, she was already interviewing her corncob doll and crows.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's not just like playing pretend. That's some serious raw talent emerging.
It really shows kind of, her communication skills and ability to connect. It was already there.
Totally.
It wasn't something she learned later.
Yeah.
It was just innate.
Innate, yeah. And that kind of led her to that first radio job, right?
At 19.
19. A pivotal moment for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the launch pad.
Yeah.
For her to become a media powerhouse. But it didn't stop at radio. She went on to smash barriers in television.
Oh, yeah.
Became the youngest news anchor and the first black female news anchor at Nashville's WLAC-TV.
I mean, think about the impact of that, right?
Huge.
At a time when those spaces were so exclusive, she wasn't just building a career, she was redefining possibilities.
Totally.
For other people.
Showing what's possible.
Exactly.
With talent and hard work and determination.
Yeah.
A real trailblazer.
Absolutely.
And then the move to Chicago, the transformation of AM Chicago into the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Yes.
It's classic, right?
Yeah.
It's recognizing, seizing an opportunity, understanding the audience.
And it's often overlooked that Roger Ebert actually played a key role in that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he convinced her to syndicate the show. He saw her potential to connect with a much wider audience.
I mean, that's the power of mentors, right?
The exact...
People who see that special something in us.
Yes.
And they're like, take the leap of faith.
Push ya.
And then all of us who are in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s now, we've kind of grown up alongside her.
We have.
And, her show, it went from those early tabloidy topics to these more profound issues.
As her audience matured.
As we matured.
Exactly. And that evolution is really key to understanding the Oprah Effect, wouldn't you say?
The Oprah Effect.
Yeah. It's not just entertainment.
Right.
It was like she created a space for growth, for tackling real life.
Real issues.
And aspirations that her audience was dealing with.
Absolutely.
And that's how you build that deep connection.
Deep and lasting, yeah.
And influence.
And that influence, wow. I mean, think about it. Oprah's book club single-handedly revived the publishing industry.
Right.
Her opinions swayed consumer choices.
Yeah.
She even impacted politics.
Oh, for sure.
It's like a masterclass in authentic connection.
It's a power.
To create real-world change.
It really is. It goes beyond just celebrity endorsement. It's like she chose books that sparked conversations that tackled important social issues. It was about encouraging her audience to think critically, to engage with the world, and to grow as people.
And let's talk about the recognition, the awards. Her trophy cabinet, oh my gosh.
I know, right?
It must rival a museum. Academy Award nomination for The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Shows her talent extends way beyond television.
It does. And the Presidential Medal of Freedom, awarded by Obama, recognizing her contributions to American society.
Absolutely. And then there's the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award.
Right.
The power of using success for good.
Right.
And it reminds us that impact doesn't have to be limited to one thing.
Yeah.
It could be creative. It could be social change. It could be philanthropy.
It can be everything.
Yeah. And her legacy of giving back, Oprah's Angel Network, her dedication to education, over $400 million donated.
Wow.
400 scholarships to Morehouse College alone.
Amazing.
But the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, that's what stands out to me. Do you remember that Christmas special where people donated $7 million?
I do.
That sparked this school, a testament to the power of passion.
Yeah.
And how it inspires others. And it wasn't just money. you know?
Right.
She was involved teaching classes via satellite, empowering young women. It was personal for her.
It was.
And even Nelson Mandela praised her efforts.
That says it all.
Global scale impact. So inspiring to see how she used her platform, not just for herself, but to lift others up, create change, something we can all aspire to.
I think so.
Using our own strengths to make a positive impact.
I love that. You hit the nail on the head, especially, for those of us between 25 and 55, juggling careers, families, and wanting to make a difference.
Yeah.
It's like a reminder we all have the potential to create our own Oprah effect.
Our own Oprah effect.
To use our unique gifts.
Yeah.
To leave the world a little bit better.
I love that. All right, so we've covered a lot, laid the foundation of Oprah's incredible journey, but there's so much more to explore.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, we'll dive deeper into, her media savvy.
Okay.
Those decisions that made her internationally famous.
Yeah.
And how she turned the Oprah Winfrey Show into a cultural phenomenon. Stay tuned.
Can't wait. Back to our deep dive into Oprah's achievements. It's interesting how she didn't just, ride the wave of media evolution.
Right.
She shaped it.
She did.
She had this knack for knowing what audiences wanted.
Yeah.
Even before they knew it themselves.
That's what separates the good from the truly great.
Yeah.
That anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
And with her show, she pushed the boundaries of the talk show format.
Oh, absolutely.
It wasn't just, celebrity interviews or sensational headlines.
It was much deeper than that.
She brought depth and vulnerability.
Right.
It was groundbreaking.
It was. Think about those moments on her show when she shared her weight struggles.
Oh, yeah.
Or talked about abuse, crying with her guests. That was unheard of.
That level of authenticity, totally.
Yeah.
Like she invited viewers into this inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
It created intimacy
Yes.
that went beyond the screen.
Absolutely.
And it changed media.
It did.
It became more open, more emotional.
Real life took center stage.
Exactly. And don't forget her business side.
Oh, yeah. She was brilliant.
She didn't just host, she owned the show.
Through Harpo Productions.
Yes. Gave her all that creative control.
Total ownership. Revolutionary for women in media back then.
It's a reminder, success isn't just talent.
Right.
It's ownership.
Yes. Of your work, your vision, your future.
And Oprah knew that from early on. Speaking of business, we got to talk about the Oprah Effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's one thing to have a hit show, but to influence, everything.
Consumer choices, book sales, politics even.
It's a whole other level.
And what's fascinating is that it wasn't built on, marketing tricks.
No.
It was pure trust.
That she had cultivated with her audience.
Yeah, they believed in her recommendations, her insights, her genuine passion.
And that trust went beyond just stuff like products.
Keep it in.
It's about ideas, values.
Social causes. Think about the authors she championed from all kinds of backgrounds, sparking conversations about race, gender, social justice. Long before those are mainstream topics.
She was ahead of her time. She amplified voices that were often silenced.
Created space for dialogue
Just
on issues that matter. That's something we can all learn from.
doesn't matter what you do.
No, it's about using your influence, big or small.
To shine a light.
Advocate for change.
Create a more inclusive world.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talk TV, but her empire is bigger.
Much bigger.
Oh, magazine.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a phenomenon.
It has.
But it's not your typical celeb magazine.
No. It's a reflection of her.
Her values.
Her mission.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah, there's no superficial stuff in there.
No airbrushed perfection.
It's real. It's about personal growth, inspiring stories.
Resonates with women of all ages.
All backgrounds.
Embracing yourself.
Finding your strength.
Creating a life that, aligns with your values.
Exactly. And the message clearly works.
It does.
The magazine has a huge following.
A cultural touchstone.
For women looking for inspiration.
Connection.
Yeah.
And she didn't stop there. She launched OBUN, her own network.
Right.
Focused on personal growth.
Spirituality.
Social issues.
She keeps curating content that elevates, inspires, empowers.
It's like she built an empire that's not just about entertainment.
Yeah.
It's about impact.
Positive impact.
A powerful legacy.
It is. But let's not forget about Oprah, the person.
Right.
Behind the success, she has a meaningful life.
Her relationship with Stedman Graham.
Decades.
A testament to, finding love on your own terms.
Yeah, and a great example for our listeners.
In their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
They defined their commitment.
Prioritizing individual growth, but also their bond.
It says a lot about choosing the right partner.
Someone who supports your ambitions.
Celebrates your individuality.
Lets you be you.
And we can't forget Gail.
Gail King.
Decades of friendship.
Supporting each other.
The power of female friendship.
It's a reminder that success isn't a solo journey.
We need our tribe.
Our support system.
To cheer us on.
Offer guidance.
Remind us of our worth.
When we forget.
We're not meant to go through life alone.
No, we need those connections.
Ones that nourish our souls.
The ones that matter. And Oprah, even with her global fame.
She never lost sight of that.
Never.
So inspiring. This balance, the public life, the private life, grounded in authenticity.
Meaningful relationships.
Commitment to growth.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot, the many facets of Oprah's success. But one question remains. How did she handle the challenges?
The criticisms.
That come with fame and influence. Stay tuned. We'll delve into that next. Back for the final part of our deep dive into Oprah.
We are.
We've talked about, her rise from those humble beginnings.
Her media savvy.
Her philanthropy.
The giving back.
It's clear she's a powerhouse.
Absolutely.
But no journey to success is, perfectly smooth.
No, that's true. Even someone like Oprah has faced setbacks.
Criticisms.
Moments of doubt.
And it's those moments, the tough ones,
right,
that really test us.
They do.
And reveal who we really are.
They show our strength.
Think about it. She's been accused of, promoting pseudoscience.
Yeah.
People have criticized her guests.
Her political stances.
It comes with the territory.
It does. But it's interesting to see how she handles it.
Yeah.
Instead of getting defensive.
Right.
Or shutting down.
Yeah.
She uses those moments to reflect.
And grow.
Yeah.
She's admitted her mistakes.
Listened to other viewpoints.
Even changed her approach.
When it was needed.
That's handling criticism with, grace.
And humility.
Such a valuable lesson for us all.
I think so.
Especially, between 25 and 55.
Building our careers.
Navigating life.
Dealing with the ups and downs.
Criticism is going to come.
It is.
Right.
But it doesn't have to stop us.
Right? It can help us grow.
If we're open.
And willing to learn.
Exactly.
It's about figuring out what's constructive feedback.
And what's just negativity.
Right. What's meant to tear us down.
Yeah.
And Oprah shows us how to do that.
With grace.
And a commitment to growth.
As we're wrapping up, let's think about you, our listener. You've chosen to learn about Oprah's achievements.
You have.
That says something.
It does.
About your own aspirations.
Right. You're not just content to, get by.
No.
You're looking for inspiration.
Strategies.
A blueprint for success.
And Oprah's journey, it offers a lot of wisdom.
It does.
It shows us her success wasn't luck.
Right.
It was choices.
Habits.
A mindset.
Yeah. That she developed over time. And we can learn from that.
We can.
Apply it to our own lives.
No matter what our goals are.
So what are the key takeaways? What are those Oprah-isms?
The guiding principles.
Yeah, to help us on our own paths.
Well, first, resilience.
The resilience, yeah.
She faced so many obstacles.
She did.
But they didn't define her.
No.
She used them.
Yeah, to fuel her growth.
To learn, to adapt, to come back stronger.
Like an internal compass. Always pointing towards growth.
Towards possibility.
Even when things are tough.
Even when it's hard. And we can all do that.
Yeah. Reframe those setbacks.
Learn from mistakes.
Don't give up on the dreams.
And it goes with that growth mindset, you know.
Mindset, yeah.
That we're always evolving.
Learning.
Becoming better.
Oprah never stopped learning.
Never stopped challenging herself.
That's why she stayed relevant.
And influential.
For so long.
For decades.
It's like she's a student of life.
Always curious.
Yeah, always seeking new knowledge, new perspectives.
New ways of seeing things.
So inspiring, especially when you're still figuring things out.
Yeah, when you're on your own journey.
It's a reminder that it's okay to not have all the answers.
To be a work in progress.
To keep learning, keep exploring. And it's about the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah, the support system.
The people who support that growth.
Who challenge you.
Who push you out of your comfort zone.
Think about Oprah's circle.
Stedman, Gail,
Maya Angelou.
They championed her.
Encouraged her.
Helped her become her best self.
It's a reminder we need each other.
We do. We need mentors, friends, colleagues.
People who believe in us.
Who push us.
Who celebrate our wins with us.
Building that support system.
It's so important.
And crucial. For any success.
Okay, another takeaway. Authenticity.
Yes.
Oprah. She never tried to fit a mold.
Never pretended.
She embraced her voice,
Her vulnerabilities.
her experiences.
And that's what makes her so relatable.
So inspiring.
So real.
It's like she gave us permission
To be ourselves.
to take off the masks.
Yeah.
The need to be perfect.
To just be real.
It's powerful.
It is. Especially in a world that's all about conforming.
Yeah, fitting into boxes.
Authenticity is about knowing your unique qualities.
Your quirks.
Your experiences.
Those are your strengths.
They are.
Not weaknesses.
And when we embrace that,
we connect on a deeper level.
we build trust.
We create real impact.
And that leads to genuine connection.
Connection, yeah. Another key part of Oprah's story.
She built a community.
Millions of people.
Who feel seen.
Heard.
Understood.
And she did it by being open.
Vulnerable.
Sharing her struggles.
Her triumphs.
It's knowing we're all in this together.
Yep.
We all face challenges.
We all have doubts.
And when we create that safe space where people can be themselves,
Share their stories.
connect with others who get it.
That's powerful.
It's about empathy,
Compassion.
that shared humanity.
And that's essential. For anything we do.
Business,
Leading a team.
just life.
Life itself.
And finally, purpose.
Purpose.
Oprah's success, it's not just about fame.
Or money.
It's about making a difference.
Using her platform for good.
Aligning her actions with her values.
Creating something bigger.
Than herself.
She's always wanted to make a difference.
To uplift others.
To make the world better.
And you see that purpose in everything she does.
For philanthropy.
And media projects. The messages she shares.
Powerful message for us all.
It is.
We all have the potential.
To make a difference.
To contribute something meaningful.
To leave a legacy.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, think about this. What is your purpose?
What are your unique gifts?
Your talents?
That you can bring to the world?
What impact do you want to have?
Oprah shows us it's not about waiting.
For permission.
Or the perfect moment.
It's about action.
Using what you have where you are.
To create something meaningful.
To leave the world a little brighter.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive into Oprah Winfrey.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We hope it was insightful, inspiring.
Empowering.
Remember, resilience, authenticity, connection, purpose.
Those are the cornerstones
Of a life well lived.
that go out there